All right. So we dealt with the robot off screen. Um, welcome back, by the way. So we're gonna go talk to what I assume is PTSD Ludwig,
Yeah, he's
or like a
presented as being
or like a
Bring us
prepper.
on here, soldier.
some kind of a crank. Yeah,
Mm.
You beat that
like
scout to scrap
I
with
think
his
he's
own
made to have
You're
like
a passing fair soldier, I will confess. Cantina, lavatory. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory. On the double, so. Go on.
I don't remember doing this part, but also again, many years ago, many moons ago.
oh yeah, he gives you some kind of item.
Okay, it's probably not that great.
If I recall, it's pretty decent for like this point in the game, but it's not like amazing.
Right.
It is kind of a goofy way the mission is done though, because you have to like run to get it, then run back to him, then run. It's like, why, man?
Yeah. Like, why do I need to do that?
All the, I mean, but that's the premise of all of these kinds of games. It's just like no one can do any, can like
No,
get
no,
anything done for themselves.
no one's capable, Connor.
So
Apparently I went through the wrong door of Edgewater. Um, so out of curiosity, I looked up, and I'm seriously considering trying to get New Vegas running on my computer with like the best mods for 2022, or playing in
Bring us on here,
2022.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine spacer. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around? Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. Unfortunately, the old plant lies out. I've been after a I need you. There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic.
I don't reckon. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to.
You know, she names the mechanical she fixes. Call. Don't tell anyone, all right? Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a
This
contact.
crazy ass man.
I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. If you die horribly.
Okay. So that
I think he takes you to the geothermal plant with this mission.
Yeah, he does.
If I'm
So
not mistaken. So you can.
I'm gonna
yeah.
switch to this one.
'Cause I think all of the little missions will often eventually drive you towards the geothermal plant.
Feed into the
Yeah.
big one. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I will comment that before going to the geothermal plant, you should definitely go to the community center, not the community center, the outsiders, whatever their name are.
Oh, let's have a gun out. Just in case shit goes down. Like that.
Okay, keep him quiet.
guess I could just sell this stuff. Hello, where's the body here? You're shitting me. He has nothing on him? Okay. Oh, here he is. Ooh, hunting rifle. I do love me some sniping. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the war and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. I just got the other day. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. What nice docile music that's happening right now. Ollie Oxy for your whatever the hell it's called. Okay. Well, that was an easy quest. So Connor, why is the vicar a good companion? Like, what does he offer?
He has a pretty strong, like companion attack that I think is worth having. And I think he has some other skills that help you with certain conversations.
I see.
But I think especially early on, like his companion attack is pretty effective.
Right.
So, and it's also ranged. Parvati's is not ranged.
That's fair.
She smashes with the hammer. She jumps in close to smash with the hammer. I'm like, Parvati, you are now right in the middle of the combat, and you suck.
Like she is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely never did
You
this.
can't.
Quest.
Oh right, just because I think there might be primals in here.
Well, I saw a health bar flash for a brief moment.
Easy.
Party. Engineering. Threat generator. Yeah, it's all about that stat boosting. Oh, I leveled up? Okay. 1, 2, 3. then my inhaler. Add consumable. Okay. So, don't really know what that does. So we'll see. Restore natural health generation. Well, we'll see what that does once I get into a big fight.
So does this weapon actually use
This uses light.
interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna go onto questionable parts of the internet and not actually, but
I was gonna say what?
I could link myself there. I'm just gonna look up the type of ammo. The like light machine guns used in real life. Light machine gun. I don't know if that's just a classification of gun. Real. I don't know if it's like considered like a Browning. Oh fucking hell! Like it uses like 5.56. There's not a small round.
I guess light machine gun. It's meant to be like it's not necessarily light as in like ammo type, but like it's a machine gun. Not
I think
mounted to something.
I think the classification, the terminology came in before we had like handheld
Assault
like
rifles.
Yeah, like M16s and
Yeah.
the modern like AR.
Because my understanding was like,
platform.
it's basically a Gatling gun that you can carry around with you.
Yeah,
Like, that's how I always
probably
thought of it.
Any progress on that matter we
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was probably the
Wonderful.
started with like a Browning. Oh, you know what? Okay, so the Browning did use a 30.
French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so... I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped I became so desperate.
I don't think
even
this
got myself assigned to
game
the
is that far in the
secret
future,
backbone
so it's kind of
behind the damn thing. All the...
why can't I? There we go. I accidentally right-clicked or something on the video and it had a menu.
The author had some interesting theories
The
about man's perception of
the faith
reality
system
that
in this
unfortunately
game is very
led to our
bizarre.
attempts to decipher the plan.
It's
Unfortunately,
I think it's intended to be extremely tongue-in-cheek, of course, but it's like
so the book is
a sort of Christianized humanism. And like Christianized atheism. It's very bizarre.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe, but most of the philosophist
part of me
thoughts came more than a century after his death. Please, as if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of... Nothing could be more...
Yeah, he's kind of an ass, but like I still think he's a good companion.
I need to... You have a ship. Certainly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any... Oh, I'm fairly...
That's part of why you want him on your team. I mean, if you
Fantastic.
get your skill high enough, then...
Gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I shall see you on...
And then he just abandons his entire church.
Botanical lab.
You still have the...
Oh.
It does, oh, Die Robot still has the... You have to go to the geothermal plant. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, but
So now it's pointing you toward the
outsiders, yeah.
or whatever they call them in the game.
Deserters, traitors, outsiders, any...
Yeah, on PlayStation Plus, you can obviously you can stream a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout New Vegas being one of them. But I'm not sure if I have a stable enough internet connection to stream it effectively.
Yeah, so I looked up a bunch of mods. It's quality of life, obviously, bug fixes, and that might be my next undertaking after.
The
I
mods.
say undertaking, but next game I decide to play after I finish my current set of games.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you got that?
Yeah.
I guess a plasma rifle is useful. It's kind of a disappointing haul, though. Bypassed and... Okay. I haven't encountered any enemies all on this trip. Feels weird. I feel like I should have run into someone by now.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Oh wait, I was muted on accident. No, some
I don't
routes
know
you
you.
can very
What-
easily get here without running into anything. I
Answer
think there is
is
one
not-
path that takes you past some of the canids, but
Yeah, that's if you're gonna start one over in the hot app. Enough with the question. You don't know what? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing. It's not like Zoe to go on. Can't imagine where she's gone. Appreciate.
I also
What's
I
up?
also enjoy the conceit in these games of just like, I just came into town. Hey, would you like to search this person's home to see where she might have gone? Just
I'm just
just a
being
dude.
I'm just being folksy, Connor. It's just folksy, good old American
Oh, I
hospitality.
forgot that the vicar doesn't join you here.
You
I
hungry?
don't know if you can have him follow you along
Stefan.
until after.
Something I can
This
help you
man's
with?
name is Stefan.
Yeah.
You mean Zoe? Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. She called it journal. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these
Journaling.
questions. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. Shame she up and vanished. The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer.
All right. Well, today's day is always today's day. You take your destiny in your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning folk to me. Oh, like headhunters. I'm tucking away some Adelaide's food, and I got some spare cans of salt tuna. Okay. So she's clearly gonna go like try to deal with the Marauders herself.
Well, sort of. Oh, you can steal the poster. Why?
Why not, Connor? Okay, I'm like, let's go save her, Connor. Presumably she needs saving. I don't actually know. Oh, is that the geothermal plant I have to go to?
No, it's a different area.
Okay, cool. Like, I don't want to
This
progress
map is
that one.
always surprisingly small.
There's people. Hello?
He started cowering. Doesn't seem like the right response.
But that's one of my perks, Connor. Is I shoot them
Oh, is
so
it?
much that they have a chance of cowering.
Is that actually your?
Yeah,
your,
that's
one of your
actually a
perks?
perk. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I was not doing a bit. That's actually a perk.
Yeah. To your left, there is like a primal cave with a big one. So I'd just be careful as you walk by here. But you might be able to take them on, but the big one might cause you problems. I don't know. And I don't know if it's related to a mission or not, to be honest.
Well, we're
It
gonna
also,
find-
the
we're gonna
reality is you do come back here after you leave later.
We're gonna find out, Connor.
So there could be missions that you unlock at like later on that you have to come back here for. So I can't remember. Oh, they're sleeping.
Anymore.
Honestly, having this light machine gun probably helps a lot. And then that guy just, what the hell? He has like psionic powers. Oh, the AI is not doing so hot right now.
Nope.
Because he should be attacking you pretty aggressively, but
Yep.
he's just digging in place. That was really dumb.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what? XP.
Yeah,
and the-
yeah. I'd say getting all that ammo and the light machine gun like really helps for these encounters.
Oh.
And then the AI getting really stupid. I think I was trying to do things without buying the right set of items, so I was just like struggling during part of this section recently.
Hell yes. All right. Let's fucking do this.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Wow.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Everyone all right?
Oh, that's a much more effective heal.
What did you put in it?
A random food item. I don't think it was anything special,
Oh.
but I think it was like
Does it auto heal or like fill immediately?
Let's see.
I didn't know you could put food items in there actually, so that's good to know.
Oh, fast ration pill. Sorry.
Plus
Plus
200% natural health regeneration. I see. Okay.
Yeah, last
So
2
basically,
minutes.
so you just refill faster in general.
I think it's like a passive regen for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
There's
I
an
think
icon up there still.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I need to actually, like, when I play this more, explore using the consumables more often, because
I
there's honestly something
definitely
that's
did
something I do
not
with
mess
every game.
that.
I do the same in Fallout, like, where I just don't use the consumables enough. Which
I'm encumbered.
yeah. You might have a vending machine around here somewhere that you can sell things
That's
to.
what
I
I'm
don't know.
wondering. Yeah. I
In
should
one
have.
of these
I
buildings.
should have looked for one in the little botanical lab part before I went off, but. Over encumbered still goes looting everywhere.
And just like, because you're just adding to your pain.
I mean, the only thing is I
Yeah.
can't sprint and I can't fast travel. Like, that's not that big a deal.
Unfortunately, I don't know if this game lets your companions hold things or not.
No.
Yeah, that. Hey, 1 point to add to the sequel.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, it just makes sense to me that if you can offload a few of your
Some
things
sort of heroic accountant
to a
counting down the
companion.
list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little conger? You, on the other hand, you. No. I may have bartered them a few. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical lab. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former I don't know. The vital process. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders would. I've got. Why? Adelaide wants me back. I doubt that. Nobody in that camp. Wait, you're telling me? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace.
Just. What a show. I'll go back for a show. Alright. Vending machine.
Oh, you because you talked to the guy, you had that
Mhm.
conversation option. I think I didn't, and I actually wound up killing her because I was like, I don't know how to finish this, and then I lied about it.
Walk speed.
Yeah, I think like walking and running speed are two pretty effective ones. Obviously, well, if you choose the additional weight
I was
option
gonna
one,
do
you might
that.
actually.
I thought
I
about
was
it.
like, I was like, that might like get you around having to find somewhere to sell this right away.
Mm-hmm.
Will also allow you to fast travel. Maybe as important right at the moment. Yeah, I know for like Bethesda games though and modding, it's like it's really tempting to just buy way too many mods and then make your game ridiculous. But there's definitely stuff with like New Vegas that can really add a significant quality of life stuff, and Fallout 4, frankly. It's like Fallout 4 mods can actually make
Like
the game look a little better, but like
the
also give
scrap
you a
everything
lot of
mod.
well, they can give you a lot of customization options and actually put in like a form of a survival mode that is actually kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
because I like the idea of the survival modes, but then they're actually too restrictive. Like, I don't really like the. I think doesn't the hardcore mode have no fast travel?
I believe so. Yeah.
It's like
What is it?
I'm not interested in that. I would prefer a way of having fast travel, but like maybe it's between the nodes you set up, the little community areas.
Mm-hmm.
That gives you a reason to actually put resources into setting those up.
Okay, I thought this had words. Venue
Which also
issue?
makes sense because it like actually makes a sense of it gives a sense that you're actually doing something by setting those things up,
Right.
and like you're rebuilding the
Before he left the
connections in the area, and it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
As it is on normal, it feels like there's no point, and on hardcore, it's like, well, if I can't fast travel, it's not that there's no point, but it's like there's only enough of a point to set these up so that I have another place to sleep. So you just set up enough space to more or less keep it protected, and then a bed, and you sleep. Well,
Yep.
it's like, so I can run from each one point to the next, having beds to
Oh,
sleep
here we
in.
go. I was like, workbench. Modify.
Ooh.
Oh, this already has a scope, so modify to plasma. Nope. Shock. Yes. This.
Yeah, magazine size is probably effective.
Assault rifle. Shock. Nothing really I want to add. Repair. 85. 77. Tinker.
The thing is, in this game, I think like the tinkering ability kind of encourages you to just kind of stick with the same
Didn't see you there.
Hmm.
a core set of weapons
Are
and
you,
just improve them as you play through the game.
Yeah.
gosh.
I think you get a couple really unique ones later on that could be worth changing to, but like, I don't know. You can increase the power
My dad
of
told me
most weapons pretty effectively.
Mhm.
Like you could probably pick up a simple handgun, a machine gun, and like a sniper rifle, and just keep them the rest of the game because you just tinker with them as you.
As you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Probably is worth having like one that uses heavy ammo at least, and one that has
Yeah.
light ammo, but still.
So I definitely like using. I always like having a sniper of some kind. An assault rifle. I should probably have some sort of pistol. If there was a silencer type of pistol, that'd be
Mhm.
dope. But I don't think one exists.
I think it's interesting to me, like after playing a game like Elden Ring so much, that you just like go to this area and there's not just already a bunch of enemies here again.
Well, I already destroyed them, Connor. They
I
didn't
know,
get-
but it's just funny
Yeah.
going between those two different types of games.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't look good.
What?
The little sparks shooting off of that.
I appreciate I can change the direction mid elevator ride.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh,
Well, I
vending
think it's
machine,
partly because
cool.
I don't know, and I was kind of suspecting this as much, but I don't think you are. I think it's already loaded in.
Mm-hmm.
I think his office is already loaded in, so you're not. The elevator ride isn't a loading screen in this case.
Yeah. 215.
Started trying to play Frostpunk
Uh-huh.
on PS5 last night.
How'd that go?
The control scheme actually is kind of neat, but is like not intuitive. But I think they did a decent job adapting
Fair.
from the computer, which like makes sense because in the computer one, it's like that's not a standard RTS style game. You don't directly control people. You're just assigning like people to buildings,
Mm-hmm.
and you have it's all like a circular map with I don't know if you played it or not.
I got it in a Humble Bundle and I tried once, and like most like
Management game.
RTS management games, I was like overwhelmed. Very
Yeah,
quickly.
there's a lot going on. I actually think it's one of the few that is like it has a narrow enough focus
Mm-hmm.
that it's not like Crusader Kings, which I do enjoy, but like it's definitely there's like more than I can usually keep track of in Crusader Kings.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't understand like how to get my army to be better than the AI, or like how the AI ever gets their military to be like as amazing as it is.
Right.
Because it's just like I've been a leader of this area as long as you have, and somehow you have this amazing military, and I don't get it. Now, part of it is that I'm playing as like some minor lord or whatever, so the ability to get those associations is limited. But yeah,
I have to go to the cannery. Cantina. Saltuna.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
what are you going here for again?
The third volume of the engineering thing.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I found 2 of them, and then Pavari said the third one was somewhere here.
I thought you already got one from here though.
That's the thing I did, but
I need to get experience for
yeah, I don't want to actually
finding vending machines.
steal, but
Hmm?
I didn't want to actually actively steal. I just wanted to get the lockpicking experience.
Oh, that too. Which is, I think it's funny that you don't get. It's not a crime to lockpick a cabinet in front of people.
You know?
That does kind of remind me. Like, I find it interesting. I mean, it's fine. Overall, but like, I do still find it interesting that. Are you familiar with the channel on YouTube, the Lockpicking Lawyer?
Negative.
Oh. What happens if you just take it out?
That's what I'm wondering. The Merville region is powered by spaces. So I'm gonna leave that be because I assume it relates to that quest.
It does, and
just-
it's one of those things where if you're curious, just like save beforehand and see what happens, because I'm sure you would just cause this entire facility to start shooting at you, and become like a villain to Spacer's Choice.
Yeah, and I need to find that volume before I do any of that.
Is it secret?
Yeah, the third one we don't know where it is, but there was a bit saying Pavardi's dad
Maybe it's in that
was
room.
reading it. Yeah, so I'm wondering. Okay, I went through.
Oh,
there.
but it's not in her house then.
No, it said he was reading it during shifts at the cannery, which makes me think it's also in the cannery.
Well, you could
But I'll
check.
check.
Her
I'll
house.
check our house after the fact.
Yeah,
But I figured.
I do think you can also pick these up accidentally. As you're going along. So when you finally meet Thomas, I think you could already have them.
Yeah. Because the first one I got up here
Yeah.
in this room.
Boss ball.
I'm gonna ride the elevator up and see. Did I go through here already? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm gonna ride the elevator up. Check there. And then we'll check Bavardi's house after the fact. Do, 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 do.
My offer remains. Go ahead. Can we not talk? That I cannot say. But in the last 10 years, corporate doesn't like us using the word. I believe plague is a test. It is a test. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone... Yes, it is. Spacer's Choice is a family.
I wonder if it's in the room. But we'll check Bavardi's. And we'll see what happens next. Where is Bavardi's?
Right there. No, not right there.
Right here. So I'll gladly take Bavardi's stuff. Oh.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Ooh, quiet muzzler. Uh-huh. That's so sad. I never went in this room.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, this whole game is a story of, like, people literally owned by corporations that, I guess, serfs, essentially, who can be kicked around wherever they feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like by no means is it subtle, but like
No.
It's one of those things where like, oh, I never discovered this. This is
Yeah.
extremely sad.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
Oh, I think you can get side missions from the constable, by the way.
Who's the constable?
To your left. That building.
I've never actually been in here.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon. The office is writing up. Know how to carry your cross.
I guess. Do I do it while I'm here?
Wish we had
I
some
think you have to go
background.
find that. They're in different parts of the map.
Okay.
But where did that log gave you some update to the mission, didn't it?
Yeah, so I can go turn that into the other guy now. Cause
Oh, it actually gave it to you. I thought it.
yeah.
I thought it just told you where you could find it. Okay.
I think. God damn it! You're right. Oh my god. Okay. Unused office. Unused office
At the cannery.
at the cannery.
I feel like I maybe didn't complete this mission either because I don't remember taking this much time to do it.
There's only the one cannery, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It is a very big building now. I mean, makes sense. It is basically I think it's like the only economic output of this colony, really. Or at least this city. The whole thing is slightly confusing because, like, this isn't the only... how do you get in there?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's possibly where you're supposed to be.
There's a door on that side. Which makes me... Can I wrap around the side of the building? No. Oh, wait. Pretty sure I unlocked a door over here. Huzzah! Well, definitely stealing from in here. Hello?
I think it was just a loot room.
God damn it. Well, if that's not an unused office, what is? There's an office space here. Makes me think it's the room in the elevator area, right?
No?
Like where Reed was?
That's his office, though. Why would her father be reading it in his office?
I know.
I would go up to the second level and see if there's...
Because there's this office. Like, this is her office.
Yeah. What about around the
What's
other
on
part of the catwalk?
I paid. I don't. I suppose I'll. This is all a little too much for me to take in.
Because this is where I found the original volume I saw.
Oh.
Easy.
Oh, well, maybe that. Maybe you have them all then. Although
Doubt
you'd
it.
think it would tell you that.
Volume
Oh,
1,
no, you're supposed to.
volume 2.
You're supposed to have 3, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wait, did that say quest items?
Hmm?
Did that say quest items there? What's that sword for?
Oh.
Oh, okay. You give it to a crew member and they put it in their room.
You
That's
found
right.
a mention at Operator's old terminal that he took a volume of Young Spacer's Guide into the carrying and left it in an unused office.
Aren't there rooms that are connected to the main area here? Like this building extends across the courtyard. Can you get into that part of the map, or is it like concealed? You know what I'm saying?
No.
So can you get into the building on the right?
Here?
Yeah. Because that is still the cannery. But I don't know if you have access to it or not. It doesn't really look like it, but...
No.
I like how there's a chest there. It's like, how do you get to it?
This.
Okay, gone quiet.
I'm just putting out ideas because like there's got to be something we're just not seeing, right?
Yeah. 2 idiots try to find the last piece of a quest.
Well, yeah. This is why some people who do these things like they cut them because you wind up with moments like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're not looking up a guide and you're just trying to figure it out, like this is how it is. This is what it's like to play the game. Aren't you glad? And that at the same time, it's like I have some games like these games are technically suited toward like discovering, like using hints and in the environment and making you discover them.
Go ahead.
I don't love trying to discover like combination codes in The Last of Us, for example. I just look those up.
I expect you wouldn't. When I stand at my window and look out, we are all...
Like, I'm convinced it's in that room now.
Oh, in Reed Thompson's room?
Mm-hmm. Alright, you know, let me fast travel. So I think the move, if I can figure my way out. I'm gonna fast travel to Adelaide, see what she wants to offer. If we can like kick Space's Choice out of here, and then I can get into that office, because I'm convinced that's where it is. Convinced, Connor. So where the fuck is she?
Oh, the outer room?
you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit out. Whatever your troubles with Edge. I have been called that, among other things.
Excuse me, Miss...
Why, thank you. Are you staying long? Reed Thompson. Let's hear it. Make amends, like everything else. He would do such a thing. Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to... If you're going down to the plant, you should think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a... I trust...
Okay, so my choices are okay. So I have to go to the thermal plant anyways. Okay, do I want to do it now?
Yeah. So
This should be fast.
this quest is also pointing you to the power plant.
Yep.
Everything ends at the power plant. There is a way to actually convince the people to go back to the town, but I think you might have to have high enough like persuasion or certain skill checks to talk to people and convince them to accept it or whatever.
But I don't want.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
I don't want.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of
servitude.
depends on what's better, because like that community probably would have trouble surviving on its own. But
Oh, hello. Sneak on in here. Hello. I mean, what was the point of doing that if I'm already
standard trooper armor. What's the trooper armor give you in benefits?
System alert.
My presumption is that hello. They're weak against plasma, right?
You'd think shock cannon would work effectively against the mechanicals. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid fighting them.
Here they come! The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Processing data.
Incoming!
Oh, it's like a... Okay. It's a proximity thing.
Oh, it like explode. It drops it and then explodes.
No, you have to be close for it to actually like make contact.
Wait, where did you redirect power to?
It didn't give me a choice.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Oh, you have to change switches in the building. That's right. It didn't work because there's other things you have to do.
Hello?
Nicely done.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you mean. You just have to be pretty close for it to be effective.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that doesn't seem worth it. Hello? I did not press click, so I'm very confused on what happened here.
Huh.
Let me try the plasma rifle instead.
No, just leave me alone.
Hello?
Yeah, there's a guy in here.
No, just leave me alone.
I will destroy you, sir. Once I find you. Where are you?
No, just leave me alone.
No, really.
Just
no.
like super repetitive.
You're not real. You can talk? See, Higgins? This is why... Clearly I mistook... Chester D. Higgins. Oh, I've come a long way for some... I specialized in automechan... Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble. You know, I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no... Yes, that's exactly it. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. Oh, that reminds me. Funny thing, I was working on a logic... that... Forgot what...
Okay, let's see. Let's go back up there first. I think that's the move.
Did you get the log, the engineering log?
No.
I think it's in that central, like, centrifuge area.
Hold on. Control room. There. Okay. No. Hello? There we go. There we go. Don't care. I really hope I have a choice to reroute the power, because like I would be very upset if it auto picks, you know, the
Yeah, you do. I'll tell you that right now. It. I think you have multiple options, but I don't think any of them turn out being particularly like happy necessarily. Because it's
again,
like
I'd rather you know
you
not
shut
help Space's choice.
well, it's like you shut off Edgewater and you basically subject everyone who lives there to like a much more brutal existence. You shut
Yeah.
off the power plant or the biolab or whatever, and you subject those people to having to either deal with going back or like dying essentially.
Oh.
You get a lot of experience from killing the enemies.
I thought it wasn't supposed to attack me anymore.
Oh, did you turn something off? I didn't notice that happen. There we go.
Oh, okay.
System.
Here they come!
I will say, like,
The last.
this game functions far better as a competent shooter than the Fallout games.
I mean, 4 is not too bad, but yes.
Yeah, 4's not too terrible, but like
compared to 3 or New Vegas, absolutely.
this it actually feels like a proper FPS though.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, do you I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends but the town's got some good people in it. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was in Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still... I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those Sorry, I didn't mean to... Really?
Part of me wants to try to convince them, Connor.
I don't remember how annoying it is. Is it as bad as the 10 penny tower mission?
Who knows? All right, I think we're gonna explore what our options are on trying to convince the deserters to come back.
Okay.
Because I think that's the more interesting option.
Here they come!
So after I kill this guy, we'll leave. If I can find the exit. Oh. And we'll see what we can do next time. Because Pavardi has convinced me. Bye.